Sure, yeah, all right. Well, we'll get started then. Welcome to Scituate Board of Health meeting. So, take a motion to accept the agenda for Wednesday, October 12th, 2016.
Motion. The agenda for Wednesday, October 12th.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Being called to order. Accepted agenda. All right, scheduled items. Discuss vote Title V variance request. Ted Studley Road, Morse Engineering, representing homeowner.
Yep, I'm Jeff Asser with Morse Engineering.
Sure, how are you?
Good. How you doing? So this is a septic system repair. I believe the property's bank owned right now, and it's a small property. It's about 6,300 square feet. The home sits here. There's a detached garage, and this is a paved driveway. Cesspool sits right here, and it fails. It intercepts groundwater. Yeah. So we're proposing a new plastic septic tank, a plastic pump chamber, and then pumping up to a pressure-dosed leaching field. The leaching field is the standard ADS chambers that we use all the time. We do need several local upgrades. There are 6 of them we're asking for. 5 of the 6 are things that your health agent would typically approve. The one that we're here for is the setback to the property line from the tank. We have the tank 2 feet off the property line. We do have the field 10 feet off, which complies. It's just a very tight area. We're asking for a lot of relief to make it work. We did notify the abutter. They refused it, but we did mail it to them. This is a copy of the letter that we sent.
Thanks.
What were some of the other variances, did you say?
Yeah, these are them on the corner here. We're looking for a reduction in the setback from the property line to the tank. That's one I mentioned that we're here for.
Yeah, cellar wall.
Cellar wall to the septic, so that would be from the cellar wall to the leaching field.
Gotcha.
20 is required, we're asking for 18.9.
Yep.
The slab foundation, you only need 10 feet to a slab, which is the garage. We're proposing 5.1. The cellar wall to the septic tank, 10 feet is typically required. We're reducing that to 5. Reducing the groundwater separation by 1 foot. And the separation from the inverts on the septic tanks to groundwater. Ideally, we'd keep the inverts of the tanks 12 inches above, but there's really no way to do that without raising the plumbing. But we're close, so a lot of times we'll reduce that down to only 2 inches, and we're only asking to reduce it to 10.
What's this line here? This little dotted line.
That's the limit of the 5 foot remove and replace.
Oh, okay.
So removing the A and the B horizon, filling it up with sand.
And what kind of foundation is this? Is that a full foundation?
We're treating it as a full foundation. I don't know if it's just a crawl space or if it's like a full actual basement.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
But regardless-
Is it a block or a poured?
I'm not sure, to be honest. This is on the downhill side of that overdig you asked about. We have a breakout barrier,
Gotcha.
the rubber membrane.
All right. Yeah,
You said
that's,
this is a garage
Yeah,
for this house.
yeah.
but it's, got to shoehorn it in there, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with any of it. It is what it is. You looked at it, right?
Mhm.
Do you have any,
Nope, the only thing that we would be waiting on is final approval from Conservation. So at some point last week, Pat, the Conservation agent, alerted me that he had done his site visit, had a concern that there may be an intermittent stream out there. I received correspondence last night from both Greg and Brad Holmes indicating that Brad did not find any confirmation that there was no inlet or outlet to that depression.
Not much you could do here. It is what it is, you know? Probably anything here that we're doing is better than a failed system, so.
Yeah, there's really nowhere else to put it, even if there were was a wetland. Yeah, the conservation agent questioned that there might be a wetland out back. we had the wetland scientist look at it, and he said, no, it's actually not a wetland.
Mhm.
And I don't believe Pat has been back out to look at it, though.
Right, so he wasn't actually concerned that there was a wetland. His concern was that there may be an intermittent stream.
Yeah.
And there's a pair of emails in the back of your packet. One from Greg, which has a forwarded message from Brad Holmes, who went out there, and then a separate message to Pat from Brad, where he says, he didn't find an upgrading inlet or downgrading outlet from the depressed area, so he would not say there's an intermittent stream in or near. Pat was not in the office today in order to be able to follow up with him.
Let's see what else you can do anyway. So, front would be too high, you'd ruin the driveway, I'm assuming.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
And the water line,
Okay.
and the walkway,
Yeah.
and the gas line.
Yeah, yeah.
That's one way to fix the problem.
Yeah, but even then, you'd lose your driveway, and
Yeah.
it would be a
Then you're gonna-
huge pimple and a grading issue, and you've got what you got, and you get what you get, and you don't get upset.
It'll work a lot better than the cesspool they have now.
I agree.
It's a compliant Title V system.
No abutters in the audience, so do you have any comment, questions?
No, I mean, should we wait until the conversation?
I would make a motion maybe to approve it as it is pending conservation,
That's what
Yeah.
I
whatever, but
recommend.
it gets it past this board, they don't have to come back before us.
Right.
There's no need, as far as I'm concerned, it's done. I think Board of Health overrules. It's either that or you got stuff flowing out on the ground, so it's what it is.
Yeah,
There's
so-
not much you can tweak it. You got what you got.
Yep.
Yeah.
My original recommendation when I sent you the information on Friday was that you continue until conservation had the ability to weigh in.
And they're probably waiting for us to say it's okay, so it's,
Well,
wait and get.
usually it's that way. This
Yeah.
time, we were all set, with what we had to review. It was a matter of getting some documentation relative to conservation. So originally, I had recommended, to you guys in an email that you would continue it. But I think, given the information from Brad, it makes more sense to, if you folks are okay,
I'm okay.
you could
I'm okay.
approve it conditionally based on,
Conservation.
conservation's final approval.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
So-
Yep, that's what I would
Okay.
request.
So I'll
Thank
make a
you.
motion to accept the plan as is. Further, only obligation would be conservation to, commission to review the plan, if anything else,
And approve it.
and approve it.
Okay. Seconded? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Right in that seat right there?
Do we have Glades next?
Yes, we do. Discussion vote, Title V variance request, 87 Glades Road, Morse Engineering, representing homeowner.
So we haven't actually filed that plan yet.
Okay.
So I think I would ask that we hear it at another date after we filed it.
Works for me.
It's a really tight little area we're trying to fit a septic in. And where we want to put it, there's a right-of-way,
Mhm.
and we're waiting on a legal interpretation of whether or not we can put it there.
Okay.
So once we
You all
get
ready?
that, we'll get the plan into you, and
Yeah.
we'll have to talk about it. at
My
that
only
point.
request is that, someone from your office continue to keep me informed.
Yeah.
Because this plan was due back in July. Greg and I had had several conversations up until about 3 weeks ago, at which point he indicated that I would see the plan the following day. So we have received subsequent complaints, not substantiated to date when I've done site visits, but subsequent complaints that it is in fact daylighting again. So there is a concern that the system is going to be daylighting. So as soon as you have information, I'd love to have that plan get in so that we can fast track it for review.
Geez, I don't feel hip anymore. What does daylighting mean?
The sewage is breaking out onto the ground
We have
surface
breakout.
and towards the.
Yeah, not good. Yeah.
Okay.
So just, as soon as you get that information for legal, that we see the plan right away.
Okay. Yeah, we looked at a lot of different options for that, and at one point, we were looking to do a shared system with some of the neighbors. That didn't work out. So we're trying to get it in as soon as possible. It just became more complicated than we expected in the beginning with that right away.
Yep. No.
Yeah, because if it's breaking out, then that becomes a major health issue, and that goes to a whole
We have to
other
do
process,
something.
which is out of your hands, but it's the way we'll deal with the homeowner.
And it's
Yeah.
multiple rental units, so there's that housing component. as
Oh,
well. This
it's
is-
the
this is
couple, yes, from
Yes.
Florida. Oh,
Yes.
yes, so, yeah.
All right,
It would be in their best interest to move right along, because, yeah, if it's breaking out, I'll use the word breaking out, Yeah, that's a health issue.
Okay,
On the major side.
we'll make sure to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
in
right.
the client's best
Thanks.
interest.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, moving right along, new business. Flu Clinic, St. Mary's Parish Center, October 13th, 2016. That's
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So, the Board of Health is sponsoring another flu clinic. It is at St. Mary's Parish Center tomorrow from 10 to 11 and 1 to 2. It is open to residents Scituate and beyond. The last one, we had approximately 150 doses given, so we're hoping to have the same great response tomorrow.
Awesome.
If you need a flu shot, please stop down and see Eileen, our nurse.
Oh, you don't do them?
I don't do them. Might be a little painful if I did them.
Oh, I broke the needle.
So hopefully we'll have a lot of good turnout tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, what are they expecting with the flu this year? Are they new viruses? Is there scary stuff going on? I mean, every year there seems to be the scare of a superbug or something. Is there anything out there this year?
I haven't heard of any major new changes, new strains. Obviously, they project the vaccine based on what they're seeing in Asia earlier in the year. Flu season is just now getting underway. It's the prime time to get a flu shot, if you're gonna get a flu shot, but I haven't heard anything other than there are, I believe there's guidance against recommending flu mist for children this year, but the typical.
Oh, yeah, I did hear something about that, yeah.
Yeah, so the CDC has issued some public information, some guidance on the flu mist and its effectiveness or not. So we don't provide that anyway. We simply do the 4-strain. We have the 4-strain
Right.
shot. So there's a 3-strain, 4-strain, and a high dose. Eileen, in her judgment, selected to provide the 4-strain.
I prefer the Jack Daniel shot myself, but I don't know if it does any good for the flu. It does make you feel better, though.
No.
All right,
Toothache.
yeah, right. A little off track there. All right, perfect, thank you.
Sure.
Other business, administrative invoice approvals, I got them right here in my hand, and
And approval.
we can sign those while we're going, but
Yeah,
meeting
I have-
minutes.
I have 2, but they're just the last 2, and I'm finishing them. They should be done within a couple of days for the next meeting.
Cool.
The meeting minutes, should we wait on those for?
Yeah, I don't even have them here, so
Okay,
we only have the last 2 meetings.
And they would require all 3 of you
Right.
Yeah.
approve, so
okay.
Yeah.
we'll do them
They were pretty
next.
quick
Next.
meetings,
Sweet.
so.
Sweet, do you have anything else you want to add? Any questions, comments?
No, make a motion to close the meeting.
All right, well, I just want to thank you two for always doing an awesome job, as
Thank
always.
you.
And thank you for the heads-up phone call on a Wednesday,
I know.
Anytime.
because I'm just so programmed for Monday nights, and a Wednesday's just like
Throws you off.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, a little throw off. So,
Definitely.
so we'll adjourn the meeting then.
Okay.
Awesome.